Now that I'm halfway through Vinland Saga, I'm really digging the core cast of characters, specifically Thorfinn and Einar. I will admit, it did take me a little bit to accept Thorfinn's character arc, because when you first see him, he's this badass warrior cutting people up with all these sick moves, and then he quickly becomes a shell of his former self. And from a storytelling perspective, that transition makes total sense. That's the whole point of the story, and if Thorfinn was to go back to that old warrior, it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of him finding a land of peace and prosperity free from war. However, a small part of me gets super hyped when the old Thorfinn comes through and we get to see him let loose. Like, this panel right here was the most hype I've been reading a manga in a while. So yeah, I will admit I'm a bad person, and a little bit of me hopes that Thorfinn relapses, or at least finds a good reason to fight again. I really like his relationship with Einar. It feels like an organic friendship, and I think they really bring out the best in each other. Einar's compassion for others is what inspires Thorfinn to change, and Thorfinn helps keep Einar on the righteous path they set for themselves. And besides the characterization and themes, I think the other thing that keeps people coming back and raving about this manga is the art style. It's this detailed, realistic style that I think Western seinen fans really gravitate towards. I've heard people say that Vinland Saga is a great follow-up for those who finished Berserk, and I feel like the art is the chief reason. The dynamic splash pages are really impressive and depict the gritty, violent tone of the story. But at the same time, there is room for humor and compassion to shine through, which is another similarity to Berserk. Based on what I've read, I'm picking it up at a good time because the mangaka says that it's about 95% complete. I'm really excited to be a part of the hype when Vinland Saga reaches the finish line, and I will definitely be sharing my thoughts when that happens.